What's up? It's Mike. Yeah, I'm back. Well, guess what? It's that time. It's time for my prelude. My disclaimers. Disclaimers. Disclaimer. For that, the next song that comes after this prelude to the Triple F Part 2 is not meant to affect the person involved in this song status in any way, shape, or form. It is strictly meant for entertainment purposes only. Now that the disclaimer has been disclaimed, now on to why there is a part 2 of the Triple F song. And people are wondering why it is even called Triple F. Well, maybe it's for the fact that maybe a lot of people didn't want to comment on my last one is because of all the names that were dropped in the song. And some of the names I think I said it on the Aftermath or maybe on the prelude to the last one, that anybody else's name but the other person's, it was not necessarily meant to add them negatively. So you could just scratch that kind of nonsense or story you want to create, that, oh, Mike said this about you, he did that, I'm going to raise my hand, I'm going to tell on you kind of shit. No, it's not that at all. So, like I said, it was only meant for one person. It's kind of like my onion hat back in the Americold days. Everybody know about that onion hat. It was only meant for one person because I knew how to push their buttons. So I'm going to be doing it again. I'm going to be pushing some buttons. So, like I said, a lot of people might not like the last one because there was names dropped. Those people had nothing to do with it. It was, like I said, wrong place at the wrong time, but it went to the song. So, sorry if I dropped a name or two or three or four. So, part 2 now. Why a part 2? Because I think part 1 was kind of dirty. Because I let everybody down. And when I mean everybody, I mean everybody that viewed it. Not saying it was bad. It's like, what do I like to do? If anybody's seen My Creative Genius Part 3, which would be the song, but you have to listen to Creative Genius 1 and 2 to get the gist of what was going on. If you saw Part 3, I gave options. So, with Part 2 of Triple F, I'm giving you options. Not saying Part 1 is totally scrapped because, oh my God, people thinking maybe it might be true or something like that. Well, that's an option. So why just single out one thing when I can give you multiple things? Because it's going to answer the age-old question of what happens to people at the end of the day. So I am here as your savior to give you options of what might be happening at the end of the day. So when I'm giving you these options, you get to choose which one you might think is true. I'm not giving you just one option to choose from. I can give you all of them. Or, now I was going to say 0, but who am I fooling? One of them got to be true, right? Yeah, so, yeah, like if you don't notice, like, the way I'm, like, smiling and whatnot, just being a little sarcastic. One more time, sarcastic. Maybe one more time, sarcastic. Mr. Sarcasm, right here. Anyway, so I'm giving you options in this song. And a lot of people, when I give my preludes, hell, my preludes and my aftermaths have just become as, or just as popular as the song I'm doing because of the verbiage coming out of my mouth. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a little animated when I do stuff. I'm like that all the time. Ask my friends from up north. Pennsylvania. New York. Okay? So, my options. I did it. I dropped the song usually beforehand, and it's I'm going different because I remember telling people that I was going Fuji's on people and gonna be killing them sloppy with this song. I'm definitely not using that song, but I am using an R&B song. I told my buddy Chris from up north, from Pennsylvania, the guy, if everybody at work who's watching this at Advance, it's trending, Chris. Why you fucking lying? Yeah, it was funny. I had to show him, so now everybody's saying it now. And I ain't gonna lie, but I'll say it too, so I joined in. It was funny. But anyway, yeah, I told him, Chris, that I was gonna do it to an R&B song, and he could just probably shake his head, because he already knows I'm probably going to be killing it. How can I say? So this next song, yes, it is to Trey Songz's Foreign remix. So you can only imagine where I might go with it, because I'm giving you options. But just the way you think I'm going with it might not be the way you think I'm going with it until you actually hear the song on Sunday. So I'm gonna let it marinate for a day after the Prelude gets dropped, and then come Sunday afternoon or night, because I get out early on Sunday, so maybe you'll see where I was gonna go with it. So I'm not going to lie, it's very vulgar, and a lot of people might not like it. Not like it because it's bad, like it because them options are not going to be good. Because if you thought the worst was the first one, ugh, wait till you hear the second. You're going to be like, ugh, Mike, why? Why? So, let me just give you the gist of what I was going to be doing in it. The first verse is just the pushing buttons part of the whole song. And then verse 2 and 3, explosions. I really mean explosions. And then, like I say, I like to give the options, so if you didn't think any of those options were true, the last option, which would be the last quote of the song, of verse 3, that will define it in a nutshell if you don't believe anything that was said before. It's that simple. So with that being said, Prelude is done, disclaimers have been said, and feelings will definitely be hurt come Sunday. Enjoy.